having immense knowledge from every session that's been happening. So kudos to the wonderful, what I would say, the noble profession of teaching and the immense knowledge that we have gained in these 3 days. Thanks to each one of you. Thank you. Seema, are we ready to go?
We're ready to go, I think.
Yes, I see it streaming live.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, participants. Good afternoon, everyone. We have now with us our supporter, Qshala. Qshala is led by a team of international and national quiz winners who is pioneered in conducting quizzes for the central and state governments, education institutes, and some of the leading newspapers like Prajavani and the Hindu. What more, Qshala also holds 2 Limca records for having conducted quizzes on all 7 continents and conducting the first one ever on the Antarctica. Amazing, isn't it? They also have a fun quiz to keep us engaged and charge our batteries further. Over to you, Team Qshala.
Thank you, Shilpa ma'am. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am. It's clear.
Good afternoon. And I think, post-lunch sessions are slightly difficult to do when tummies are full. So we thought we'll run a quick, fun game and also bring in a sense of competition between all the teachers. So can I request all of you to keep an additional device handy, right? So if you're logging in from laptop, please keep an additional device like a mobile phone with you for this. If not a mobile, you can also have a tab. And can I request all of you to please turn on your camera, because as a co-host, it's really, very dull and boring to look at just black boxes with names, right? So if you can turn on your video, it'll be great. Yes. Okay, superb. Thank you so much. And with that, I guess most of you would be familiar with this platform called Kahoot. So we will be, I'll just be sharing my screen. And can I get a quick thumbs up if you have your second device ready with you? You can give me a physical thumbs up, or you can give me the emoji, right? Okay, and I promise to keep it fun and not too heavy on the head. So with that, let's get started with our Kahoot quiz. And for those of you who are not familiar with the platform, Kahoot is basically the Kaun Banega Crorepati audience poll version, where you have to enter the answer quick, and you have to be quick, and you have to be correct. And within a fraction of seconds, you will find out what is your position among all the players. And I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Vaishnavi, and I will be running this fun quiz for you. Okay, I can see a lot of thumbs up on chat. And that's my indication to get started. So please go to kahoot.it, kahoot.it. And I'll ask you for a game pin. So please enter the game pin 5784045. And when it asks for nickname, please enter your real name so that it's easier for us to track you down for prizes. So no Wonder Woman's, Batman in the nicknames, please. If possible, you can enter your full name so that, say, there are multiple Priyas or multiple Seemas, it's easier for us to track. You can also let me know on chat who Triple S is. And don't worry, there are no negative points. So you can go ahead, you can do inky, pinky, ponky in case you're not sure. Because sometimes your most wackiest guess can turn out to be the correct answer, right? And you could be like, oh my God, I didn't expect it. So we'll wait for the rest of you to join on Kahoot. Quick instructions for the rest of you who've just logged in right now. Please log on to www.kahoot.it. It'll ask you for a game pin. You need to enter 5784045. You don't have to download the app. You need to do this on device number 2. So one device for logging onto this Zoom call, and the second device, either your mobile phone or tab. On that, please go to kahoot.it and enter the game pin and enter your nickname. And as you enter your name, you can see it appear here on the screen as well. Okay, so we understand some of you might be having
Vaishnavi, there are a few more participants who are joining. Can we wait for 2 minutes more and then?
Definitely, yeah. So we'll try to bring as many as people on Kahoot platform. I think 70 participants and we just on 14. So we'll wait for a couple of minutes, considering we know there could be some internet issues from wherever you're logging in.
Vaishnavi, I have no clue if it's my internet issue, but when I'm trying with this Kahoot.in, it just goes blank. I don't see anything else. I'm just trying again.
Kahoot.it. So you need to go to Kahoot.it. And if you've already logged in and if you can see your name on screen, I think Priya ma'am, I can see your name on the screen. Oh, sorry, that's Priya Sahu. Sorry. Yeah. And those of you who've already entered the Kahoot tournament here, and if you've had, I hope you had a good lunch. I had a great lunch. So you could probably like stretch a little bit, like flex your muscles and be like, yes, I'm going to get into this, put my best foot forward. Okay, so Pratibha ma'am says she's in. Good afternoon to our Anuradha ma'am. And just to tell you, you'll have to see the question on your Zoom screen and you'll have to enter the answer on your device number 2. Right? So you'll have to match the option with the option shown on the screen.
I am trying from my laptop. It's rolling. I'm not able to.
Yeah. Ma'am, preferably if you can log in on the second device, it will be great. And if you don't have a second device, what you can do is you can open another tab and you'll have to switch between the Zoom screen and that. So that is quite a task. I would highly recommend that you have another device. Okay, so welcome to Sharda ma'am, Vijayalakshmi ma'am, Vani ma'am, Sunita ma'am, Rajita ma'am, Deepti, Bhavna, Priyanka, J. Brinda, Janaki, Rajashri, Rebecca, Priya, Aditi, Kavita, Triple S, and Munmun ma'am, Mamta, Pratima, Qshala, Sunita ma'am. Welcome to all of you. Yes, anyone can play. All you have to do is go to kahoot.it on another device, device number 2, and enter the game pin 5784045. And at any point in time, if you get logged out, please enter this game pin again and you can log in back to the game. Okay, 73 of us on call, but 24 on Kahoot. Let me know if you're facing any problems. We'll wait for you. And it'll be great if you can keep your video on throughout the quiz, just so that we can see you better. And it's not like I'm talking to myself.
Excuse me, ma'am. What is this game pin, ma'am?
Yeah, the game pin is 5784045.
Vaishnavi, ma'am?
578?
Ma'am, it's displayed on the screen, 5784045.
Excuse me, Vaishnavi,
So
ma'am.
it's asking for some nickname. We give our names.
Yes, nickname, you have to give your name.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Priyanka ma'am.
I have already in, but I am not able to play actually. The screen is blank. It's showing.
Yes, the screen will be blank because I haven't displayed the question yet.
Okay, yeah, you haven't displayed. Yeah, right. Thank you.
So as long as you can see your name on the screen here, it means you're inside the game.
Okay, I'm finally in.
Okay, welcome Priya ma'am.
Thanks.
Excuse me, it's telling play Kahoot, enter game pin. Here.
Yes.
So
So
where
when
should I
it
enter?
asks you, it'll give you a blank space and it'll ask you to enter game pin and you need to enter 5784045.
Yeah, it's visible up.
Yes.
On the screen, it's visible.
Yes, yes. So please make a note of that number as well. So in case you get logged out. Okay, and I think we can hurry up a little bit and get more of you on Kahoot. And for those of you who are like, okay, I don't know if I know the answers for everything, I don't want to participate, please actually do log in to the game. And I think this is probably the first time when I'm asking a teacher not to doodle on my screen. It's always the students. Okay, superb. I can see a lot of you turn on your camera and you're ready. So Shilpa ma'am, can we get started?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Yeah. Okay. So I think without further ado, before everyone dozes off after their lunch, I think it's high time I get started with the quiz. So wishing everyone all the very best. Please ensure that you don't accidentally blurt out the answer by unmuting yourself. So all answers on Kahoot. So keep the question will appear on your Zoom screen and the options will appear on your device number 2. And okay, all right. So let's get started. So this is the IIEM quiz 3, 2, 1, and here we go. This is your first question. Which island country in the Pacific Ocean recently announced a national lockdown over just one COVID case? Is it Australia? Is it Cuba? Is it Jamaica? Or is it New Zealand? If you think it's Australia, click on the triangle. Cuba, click on the diamond shape. If it's Jamaica, click the square. If it's New Zealand, click the circle. So please attempt it on Kahoot. Please don't send the answer on chat. That will not be considered. 10 seconds to go. They just had one case and they're like, okay, shut down the country. So 25 answers in, even if you have no idea, Boinky Pinky Ponky. And that's absolutely right. New Zealand is the country. We told you it's an island country. That was one way for you to figure it out. And Pacific Ocean was the other clue. And New Zealand in general has been, has receiving a lot of praise, right? And they have a woman who is leading the country as a leader of the country. So great example in terms of how to lead with empathy, right? And that's New Zealand. And let's take a look at the leaderboard. We have Sharda ma'am in the lead with 876, and not quite behind is Vani ma'am. And look at the difference between Shweta ma'am and Priya ma'am. It's just 1 point, and that's just a fraction of a second, right? And in the 5th spot, we have Kavita ma'am, right? So again, this is not the permanent leaderboard. You can always topple them. You can always be a part of the top 5. You need to be a little quick and you need to be a little correct. And that's how we get rolling with the next question. Question number 2. You would find the Konark wheel on the Indian currency note of which denomination? If you have a purse, quickly pull out. You can also check. So is it the 100 rupees note? Is it the 10 rupee note? Is it the 20 rupee note? Or is it the 50 rupee note? So on what currency denomination do you see the Konark wheel? The Konark temple, which is famously in Odisha. So if it's 100, click triangle. 10, click the diamond shape. 20, click the green button. If it's 50, click the yellow color circle. And time up. 10 of the currency is 10 rupee note. So if you don't believe me, you can actually pull out a 10 rupee note and check it out. So this is just to tell you how, we all use money to buy. We all do shopping, right? But we don't notice the small things that feature on it, right? And how this is just one example of and this is just one example of how you can teach observation skills to kids and also teach about geography, about math, and everyday life, right? So that's the Konark wheel. Congratulations to the 14 teachers who got it right. And the rest of you should have probably been a little more quicker in pulling out that note from your wallet.
Can I have the game pin number, please? Can I join now?
Yes, you can join
please
the game pin.
Give me the game pin number, no, please.
Yes, the game pin is 5784045. Yes, ma'am. I'm just reading it out for you.
Game pin.
5784045.
It's there on the screen also, ma'am.
No, now
Also
it's
there
not
on the
visible.
screen.
Now it's not visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, what should we do? Please, can you guide me? I was in driving, unavoidable driving. So please, can you guide me? What should I do with this number?
Ma'am, you need to go to kahoot.it, kahoot.it,
.it.
.it,
Okay.
and you need to enter the game pin 5784045.
Okay, okay, ma. Then I'll proceed. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll just continue with the game. So yeah, and don't worry if you've just joined in, you can still be a part of the top 5. So with the quick knowledge of Konark wheel on the 10 rupee note, we have Sharda ma'am going still strong, and we have Shweta ma'am in the second spot, followed by Munmun, Rajita, and Shilpa ma'am on the 5th spot. Again, notice the difference between each of these points. So you need to be a little more quick. So I think before we go, can we just like stretch our fingers, do a little bit of finger exercises? Yeah, I can see Munmun ma'am stretching. Yeah, okay, superb. Bring in all that muscle power and brain power into our next question. So Swayam Prabha is a Government of India initiative to enable self-learning using what medium? Is it WhatsApp? Is it television? Is it radio? Or is it YouTube? So you have 23 seconds. So Swayam Prabha is this initiative by Government of India that enables kids to learn by themselves, right? There are a lot of kids who do not have access to teachers, especially during the pandemic. They don't have access to textbooks, learning material. So they're using this medium to learn. So 3 seconds to go and 33 answers in. So this is the television, right? And believe it or not, television has great power in teaching. And personally, I've learned a lot from movies and TV shows that I have watched, right? So television is like a new way of, reaching out to kids who don't have access to teachers and quality education during the pandemic, and ensure that their learning still continues, right? And with that, with the power of technology and television, we move on to the leaderboard. We have Shweta ma'am in the lead. That's congratulations, ma'am. And in the second spot, we have Munmun ma'am. Looks like all the stretching really came in handy. In the third spot, we have Sharada ma'am, followed by Janaki and Rajashri Patnaik. And Kurian has actually climbed up 10 spots, which is not an easy job, right? And with that, we move on to our next thing. Yes. And let me just tell you about the benefits of some of our programs, right? So what we do at Qshala is build curiosity, right? We don't just want to spoon feed knowledge. We want the kids to go find out more about it, right? Because you tell them something, they might forget. But if they learn something on themselves, right, by exploring, they will always remember it. And we want to build confident kids, right? We want them to be well aware. We want them to be empathetic. We want them to build a chance, and build an interest in quizzing. We want them to work together with people of different perspectives, right? And we also, facilitate all of these things through interesting and fun prizes. We want them to develop the habit of critical thinking, to point out, to question everything that they learn, and also develop an interest in various kind of things, right? We don't want them to just stick to one topic and say, I don't like this, so I'm not going to read about it, right? It's very, very important that kids develop a range of knowledge, because you never know how this knowledge can come in handy, right? And with that small plug about us, we move on to the next question. This is an NGO dedicated towards the education and cultural development of school children, supported and started by which sports person? Is it Michael Jordan? Is it Roger Federer? Is it Cristiano Ronaldo? Or is it Usain Bolt? Take a look at the image. That's the logo. So please send in your answer on Kahoot. If you think it's Michael Jordan, click the red button. If you think it's Roger Federer, click the diamond button on your device number 2. If it's Cristiano Ronaldo, click the green button. If it's Usain Bolt, click the yellow option. Well, this is Usain Bolt. Well, if you took a look at the image, you could see a thunderbolt. And we thought if you were observant enough, that would be a clue. And I can see some of you go like, oh my God, how did I miss this? It was right in front of me. No worries. And for those of you who took a guess, thank you so much, right? It's very, very important that you take a chance, you believe in yourself and give an attempt, right? And with that, let's see if there's some drama on the leaderboard. We have Shweta ma'am and Munmun ma'am going strong. And the third, fourth, and fifth spot, we have Rajashri ma'am, Tendril, I hope I got her name right. And we have Shilpa ma'am on the fifth spot. And looks like 3 players just hit a hat trick thanks to Usain Bolt. So good job. And I hope the good luck continues and there's more learning. And with that, we jump on to our next question. So the Chausath Yogini temple in Madhya Pradesh is said to be the inspiration for which important building? Is it the Rashtrapati Bhavan? Is it the Secretariat building? Is it the Supreme Court of India? Or is it the Parliament House? So take a look at how this Chausath Yogini temple in Madhya Pradesh looks. And think of which other important building in India also looks just like this. So 10 seconds to go. So this is the Chausath Yogini temple in Madhya Pradesh. 26 answers in, and this is the Parliament House, right? So just the round structure and the central dome, all of these features are very much similar to the Chausath Yogini temple. And interestingly, almost all the buildings on the Resana Hill, they represent the diversity of Indian culture, right? You have sculptures inspired by Buddhism and Jainism and Hinduism. So that's one quick way, quick back check in terms of religion and architecture. And with that, we have Munmun ma'am taking the lead, displacing the first place. And we have Shweta ma'am in the second spot. And Shilpa ma'am is on fire, I must say, with 4 correct answers back to back. And in the fourth spot, we have Rajashri ma'am. And in the fifth spot, we have Vijay Lakshmi ma'am. Again, still anybody's game. You just need to be a little quick and you need to be a little correct. And like I said, even if you're not sure of the answer, go ahead and just take a guess, right? And with that, yes, let me give you a small introduction about the Qshala Curiosity widget, right? So this is a small plugin that you can include in your school's website. You can include it in Teams. You can include it in Google Classroom. And this has fresh current affairs, age-appropriate questions for children every week. We also give you a monthly report, which tells you how many kids from your school attempted it, how is their performance been, what are the topics that the kids are doing really well, all of this analysis that helps you probably improve your teaching in the class better, right? And we also want to incentivize them with prizes, again, prizes like books, which encourages them to learn more, right? And we also share a weekly journal where we give you the questions, the answers of the previous week, some extra information, some links for them to explore more about. And questions are updated every week. So it's a one-time thing for the school. You just plug in the link and the kids just have to log on to that link every week. That's it. And we do all the refreshing questions in the back end, right? And it's absolutely hassle-free for the school to, to deal with anything else. And the best part, it's absolutely free, right? There are no strings attached. You can get this widget up on your school's website, and you can get your kids to attempt these fun questions. And we also understand there's some concern about screen time during the pandemic. So the widget takes you less than 5 minutes to finish. So you just answer a bunch of questions and you find out if you are the winner the next week, right? So it's effective, it is mindful of screen time, and the best part, it's absolutely free. So I'll tell you how you can get this link up on your website, but I think we'll continue with the drama for now and find out who the winner is of this quiz. So Tedros Adhanom leads which international organization that has been vital in fighting against COVID-19? Is it the World Health Organization? Is it UNESCO? Is it Red Cross? Or is it UNICEF? This is one of those organizations that you just cannot miss. It's always been in the news, because of the pandemic, what measures they're taking, latest updates on what's happening across the world with regard to COVID-19. 5 seconds to go. What organization are we talking about? So please attempt the quiz on Kahoot to be considered. Answers on chat will not be added. Right? So this is WHO or the World Health Organization. They play a very, very important role in giving us information about what is happening. How do we keep ourselves safe? Right. And on that note, I hope everyone is safe, all your families are safe, and you are taking enough measures to, keep everyone around you healthy and safe as well. Right. And with that, let's see World Health Organization and who is on the top. And there was a slight pun, if you noticed. And we have Munmun ma'am on the lead, followed by Shweta, followed by Shilpa ma'am, Rajashri ma'am, and Aditi. And Qshala ma'am is the highest climber, and she's climbed up 8 spots. So with that, the next question coming up on your screen. India won its first Olympic medal at the Tokyo 2021, thanks to Mirabai Chanu. In which event did she bring home the silver medal? Is it wrestling? Is it boxing? Is it archery? Or is it weightlifting? So a lot of great news, great participation by the Indian contingent at the Tokyo 2021 Olympics. So what is Mirabai Chanu known for? What sport? So 8 seconds, 32 answers in. So please attempt it on Kahoot. Well, this is weightlifting, and 11 of you were distracted by those strong muscles and thought it was wrestling, but no problem. And let's take a look at the leaderboard. Okay, and looks like Munmun ma'am is back with a hat trick, followed by Shilpa ma'am, followed by Shweta ma'am, Rajashri, and Tendral. And with that, we continue with the rest of the game. So as a security measure against global crisis, this particular global vault in Norway stores 1 million, or probably more than that, samples of what? So just in case there is an apocalypse, right, you can always go back to this place for our shelter. So is this DNA samples? Is it food samples? Is it seed samples? Or is it money? So what does this global vault in Norway store? Just in case there's an apocalypse, so that we can survive. 4 seconds to go. Take a guess if you're not sure. Well, they actually store seeds, right? So food might get decayed, but seeds will always be there, right? So there's been a lot of climate change and a lot of impact on the environment, and because of which we might lose out on certain varieties of crops. Right. So this global vault in Norway ensures that we don't lose out on those varieties of crops, and we are able to provide enough food for everyone in the world. Right. And with that, okay, Shweta ma'am in the second spot. Rajashri ma'am is on fire right now with a hat trick, followed by Shilpa ma'am and Tendral. So not much of a change. Looks like it's just a musical chair between 4-5 folks. And here we go with the next question. So what phrase comes from the practice of jockeys loosening the reins when it seems certain that they would win? Right. So sometimes, as they were very close to the race, like reaching out to the spot, they would do something which meant that they're very confident that they're going to win, and that is the origin of a phrase. Is it winning by a nose? Is it dark horse? Or is it winning hands down? Or is it down to the wire? So what phrase are we talking about, which means you're very, very confident that you're going to win? Well, this is winning hands down. So you would have seen that, whenever you say winning hands down, it means you're very confident they're going to win it. And what these jockeys used to do was, as they came closer to the finish line, right, they would just put their hands down, right? And they'd be like, I'm going to win this. I don't have to think twice about it. Right. And that is the interesting origin of this phrase. Right. And this could be like a nice storytelling way of introducing language, introducing new phrases, and improving the vocabulary of children. So let's see who is winning hands down on our leaderboard here. Looks like it's Munmun ma'am, followed by Tendral, followed by Shweta, Rajashri, and Shilpa. Can I request all of you to just stay on mute so that we can avoid any background noise, and continue to keep your camera on. And Deepthi ma'am has actually climbed up 7 spots. And with that, we move on to our next question. We're inching closer to the finish line. We have a Google Doodle that's dedicated to Sir M. Vishweshwaraya for his work in nation building. His birthday is also celebrated as what? Is it Politicians' Day? Is it Engineers' Day? Is it Ekta Day? Or is it Civilians' Day? Something that happened very recently. A very, very important profession in building a nation. What is Sir M. Vishweshwaraya popularly known for? What profession are we talking about? 5 seconds. And teachers, please do not doodle on my screen. I can't believe I'm saying this. And this is Engineers' Day. Looks like a lot of you are up to date with the news. And let's see who is building up their scores. Oh, interesting. Nobody moving from their spots. And we have Priya ma'am, who is on a hat trick with 3 correct answers. Okay, let's see if there is more movement with the following questions. But before that, I'd like to take this opportunity to invite all of you to the Qshala Sunday Family Quiz. This is something that we started last year during the pandemic. We thought, what is one way to bring the entire family together? And it's heartening to see families logging from across the country, sitting with grandparents, sitting with parents, children, extended family with cousins and aunts, and answering excited questions. So, and also winning exciting prizes, right? So some of our previous celebrity guest quiz masters, we have Mr. Sam Petroda, the person behind the telecom revolution. We have Mr. Harish Bhatt, who is the brand custodian of Tata Sons. Shobha Tharoor Srinivasan, a great author and voice artist. Savi Colonel, Vrinda Bansode ma'am, Piyusha Veer, and Rohini Nilekhani ma'am. Right? We basically want to bring people from different walks of lives, and so that they can inspire the children with their stories, right? So that's what we're trying to do, and we have a lot of exciting collaborations in store. So you can log in. We are also live on the Qshala YouTube channel every Sunday, 11:30 for students of grade 4 and above, and at 3 p.m. for the Tiny Tots for students of grade 1 to 3. Right. And with that, we continue. So some of our previous family quiz collaborators, we've had Red Panda Publisher, we have Puffin Publication, we have Penguin, and we also collaborate with Camel, Deccan Herald, Warm Oven, India Hikes. We're trying to bring in variety. We're trying to address some of the topics through fun quizzes, and also bring in interesting and exciting prizes for the children. That through this, we're also incentivizing the kids to learn and also have fun with their family, of course. And yes, so the Qshala Curiosity widget is currently live in 50 plus premium schools across the country. And we've had more than 20,000 students participate. And we've had 60 plus winners, and we've given prizes worth 25,000 already, right? So do ensure that your school is on board with the Qshala Curiosity widget. You can always give it a try. We're always open for feedback. Anything that you would like us to improve, we're all yours. And yes, so here are some of the testimonials that we've had from the family saying it's exciting, it brings our family together. And some of the families actually plan their Sunday around the family quizzes. So with that, probably the last question. And yes, so this is a poll question. Here are a few offerings from Qshala for your school. What would you like to give a try? So would you like to try the family quiz? Or would you like to try the Qshala Curiosity widget? Or a recap of, recap made fun through online quizzes? So what is something that adds more value to you as a teacher, as an institution? You can let us know. Again, no points for this. This is just something that we want to know. How can we help teachers, especially during the pandemic? Okay, looks like the widget is something that a lot of you are excited about. And with that, put your hands together for the third place winner. We have Shilpa ma'am, very consistent. And in the second spot with 7 out of 11, we have Sharda ma'am. In the first spot with 8 out of 11, we have Rajashri ma'am. And let's see who the fourth and fifth. Fourth place, we have Triple S. And in the fifth spot, we have Munmun ma'am. I must say, my heart goes out to you. A great player from the beginning, hitting all the sixes. And probably you just lost pace somewhere midway. But I hope you enjoyed the quiz. All the teachers, I hope you had great fun. Can I request the top 5 winners who are displayed on the screen, if you can share your name and contact details on chat with us, just so that we can have the prizes processed. Yes, congratulations to all of you, and congratulations to everybody who participated and who made an attempt to learn something new, right? And let me quickly share out a couple of links. You can, yes, a Triple S is actually Seema ma'am. Thank you for revealing that. And yes, so if you're interested in getting a demo of the widget, I'm just sharing the link here. You can click on it, share your details, and our team will get in touch with you. And apart from this, if you generally want to stay in touch with us and want to know what all things we have in store for you, any updates, you can also fill up this form. Thank you so much. And if you have any feedback for the quiz, how was your experience? What was your favorite question? You can always let me know. I'm right here.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. It was really so energetic, engaging, and entertaining. Thank you very much. And now may I hand over the stage to Priya ma'am. Over to you, Priya ma'am.
We do not have AI with us, so I will continue, Priya.
Sure, Shilpa. Seema, go ahead.
Yeah. So, dear participants, I'm sharing my screen. This is a diploma course that we are launching by IIEM, and you will get a certificate of IIEM here. It's a diploma program for primary and middle school instructional designing, lesson planning, and all. As per the NEP, we will be teaching you all the concepts. So it's our 10 hours of intensive training that we will go through, including also a practical assessments and things that we will take you through. So please do register. I have mentioned my number in the screen in the chat box. Please call me if you are keen to know more about this diploma course. We are starting this by 25th October. So, and it's going to be a 10 hours of training, intensive training. So keep yourself free at that particular time. And, and we will, you will have a lot of soft copies, you will have a lot of documents and a lot of reading material that will be given to you when you are taking up this assignment with this course. So please register yourself, do not delay, as we have limited seats for this program. And any further queries, my numbers are available as SSS in the chat box. Call us and we will share more details. Yeah. So please. So are there any questions that any of the participants have regarding the program? And also there is a YouTube channel wherein all three days of recordings are available. I will also share the link with you. Share it with your colleagues who couldn't participate in the program. At least they will get to see what is that we have done, and these are concepts that we have covered completely as per the NEP. And I'm sure at a longer run, all these concepts will be of great use to all of you. And if even after that, if there is something that you want to ask us, you want to reach out to us, we have our website www.iiemglobal.com. I will also put the website link into the chat box. Our numbers, our details are there in the particular website, go to the website, reach out to us directly. We are very, very reachable and approachable. So anything that you want help with, we are there for the teachers. And we have always been trying to see whatever best we get an opportunity to help any of you, we will be glad and will be happy to do so. Yes. So with that, I am sharing the link of the website here and my number. So which are the participants who have been with us last 3 days, who have been associated with us last 3 days, and what's been their experience? Anchal ma'am, I have seen she being here from last 3 days. Another session, Deepti ma'am, is happening. There's another session which is happening. Kapil sir, for whatever reason, he couldn't come, but the other session we have at 3 o'clock.
Excuse me, ma'am. This is Moon here. Just a small concern. Actually, I had registered for this IIM long back, I think more than 2 weeks back. But I didn't receive the mail for joining. And I went to your Facebook page. From there, I had logged into this. So that's how I missed the first day.
You have not, Munmur, you mean to say regarding this workshop, webinar that's been happening?
Yes, this 3-day workshop I did not get. So Friday I completely missed, and Saturday I switched on my Facebook.
Can I have your mail ID in the chat room, Munmur? Because I'm the one who sent out the mails and WhatsApp messages to all the mentioned ones. So may I have your email ID, please, in the chat box?
Shall I? Okay, sure.
The certificates for whatever sessions that you have attended in last 3 days will be given to you by 30th September 2021. And in case you do not receive it, it is because it is auto-generated certificates. Hence, if the email ID is wrong, is the only way that you will not receive your certificates. Also, do not forget to check your spam, because many a times, because it's a mass mail that we are doing, many a times because of mass mailing, the emails get into the spam. So before approaching us, do check on your spam, and then if you feel that certificates are not there, then please approach us.
Okay, Seema, this is Agnes here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You people are doing wonderful job with Sumati ma'am's guidance, I think, right? So it's a very good team. I really appreciate, and I very closely follow you people, travel with you, and whatever programs you people are conducting, it's very fruitful to the society, educational society. Please, if Sumati ma'am is not here, no, you please tell. It's not the administrators or politicians, or they are not leading the country. Actually, these type of selfless educationists, academicians, they are only leading the country. They are only molding the country. They are by training, by educating, empowering many academicians, educators, like all of us. No, so we are getting motivation from new people, and we are getting encouragement. We are getting sources. And see, this is how the country should prosper. So we are in the right track, and we are all blessed to be associated with you all. Please pass this to each of your team members.
Thank you so much.
Great. Yeah. Thank you.
We are really honored for your words that you have said, and these words means a lot to us.
And it is very much, very real, and it is coming from the bottom of my heart. It's true.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I mean, we live for these words. We live for these emotions.
And we couldn't agree more, ma'am. Actually, all your words resonates mine. And this is how I am here. Actually, as I said, I didn't receive the mail, but still I went to this Facebook page. And from there, I've been joining. So whatever I wanted to say already, the teachers have already said, nothing more to add. yeah, truly, truly kudos to all the team.
Thank you so much, Munmoon ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And regarding the mail that you said you have not received, most of the times what happens is we just, because it is auto-generated mail that goes to every participant who sends the informations, we just copy it. And if there is any kind of space, that's the reason we keep requesting you that there should be no special characters, there should be no space that's given, because the computer doesn't understand. See, unless and until you tell us individually, the computer doesn't understand when we're sending out. And we are under the impression that the mail has gone unless and until we hear it from you. So I will look into it and I'll get back to you with an answer for that, Ms. Munmoon. However, request all the participants once again to make sure that when you are giving your names, because it's natural, when you're giving your name, there could be a space. At times, even that gmail.com, there is a space. If you're given in front of the G, it bounces. You don't get what you are expecting. So please make sure you're giving us the right information so that we reach out to you at the right time. Thank you, participants.
Yes. No. Mr. Vijay, you're there? There's a person by name Mr. Vijay.
Yes, this is Shwetana from Pullaridi School, Hyderabad.
Yes,
and yeah, it is very nice program we have enjoyed, and it's very encouraging for us.
Thank you so much.
You are going to improve us the teaching skills, and which we can use them for our children. So we enjoyed a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Deepti, ma'am, you also know about education, not? That's really thrilling. Good, good. Good, ma'am. Please talk about a diploma program in your circles, and because that's how we try to pass on the learning that we have got across. We have a lot of trainers with us and specialized trainers that we want to make use of. So there are different diploma courses that we have got, and it will be nice if you spread the word.
Yeah, Seema, I would like to know, I think I'm at a school head designation. I want to know whether any courses available for the school head to go with, like school management, or that I want to know, and I want to enroll.
Ma'am, we recently had courses for principals alone.
Okay.
The pedagogical and instructional designing is what we, and many school heads had participated in that particular program.
Okay.
Next time it happens, I'll certainly contact you.
I missed it somewhere. I don't know, for some reason I might have missed it.
Another one important thing that I wanted to tell all of them now that I'm getting an opportunity, there is a WhatsApp group that we have got. IEM runs those WhatsApp group as per the category of the states, and please be part of those WhatsApp group, because any paid programs or free programs or anything, any knowledge or any current news about the industry, all of them we keep posting into those WhatsApp group. So being in those WhatsApp group will keep you updated on whatever it is happening in the industry, and also whatever IEM is doing, the event. So please.
Yesterday, one set of zonal wise, state wise, it was when was it?
Yes, ma'am. If you want, again, my YouTube channel link I have already shared in the chat box. You
Okay.
can start sharing that, and I'm also giving my the WhatsApp group that we have. Do join that group, and it's going to be useful to all, because all the free webinars, paid webinars that we keep conducting, we keep posting there. So even if you are not interested, you can let know your colleagues, your friends, your peers that these kind of programs are happening.
Okay, I really thank Mr. Vijay Kumar for being late. Otherwise, we will never get this time gap between us, isn't it? See, it will be the speaker ready, and immediately we move on after Qshala.
Yeah, because a back-to-back session was going on. So
yes.
So there's a link that I have given in this one. Sorry, the link does not get copied this one, but you can join any of the groups. You need not join all the groups, just one group in any of the one group that you want to join, and then we will be there to assist. And through that, you can easily contact us. You will, Seema ma'am, please call me. I need to talk to you, and we'll be there to talk. So the access will be as easy as that.
Seema ma'am?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Before we proceed, Seema, do we have a tutor team here?
Mr. Vijay is there. Mr. Vijay.
Yeah, I've just come in, Priya.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Qshala ma'am, you were saying something.
Ma'am, I want to ask something. Ma'am, I am from Madhya Pradesh, Gwalior. So is there any WhatsApp group regarding the information?
Ma'am, you can join Maharashtra group or something, so because anyways the content of whatever that we share will be the same.
So I can join any group, any state group.
Join any group, ma'am. The state's boundaries will not should not limit the learning.
Okay, and ma'am, that you share about you talk about that diploma program, na?
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Fee structure and all that I will ask you personally, or should you? Okay,
please ask me personally, ma'am. All the details, whatever doubts you have, call me. I've shared my number. Ask me personally, I'll be happy to.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
There are a lot of things that we are talking in that this one. I'll tell you what exactly that we'll be covering. We'll be covering instructional strategies and classroom delivery. We'll be covering design of lesson plans. We'll be covering physical and social environment of the classrooms. And there are different ways of teaching, and as per the subjects, as per math, science, social studies, how a classroom teaching has to be. So all how is active learning, and the classroom teachings as per social science, assessment design, which is a hot topic right now, and assessment delivery, and above all, capstone projects will be given to all the participants, and we will ensure that when they go back through this diploma program, they are hands-on with all the knowledge, and they will be able to practically use all the concepts. That is the aim of the program. So
thank you so much,
all this will be given to you, and please contact me personally, and we'll have more discussion.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I'll contact you personally. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And Priya, I'll go live for Vijay sir.